The point of galactic diplomacy. Humans aren't like the other galactic races, they're different. We have something the other races are missing. Ambassador Grayson muttered to himself as he walked briskly down the corridor of one of Earth's most crucial administration buildings. Grayson, a respected figure in the diplomatic corps, had dealt with countless interstellar situations and knew the significance of humanity's role among the stars. As he reviewed his meeting notes, a young intern named Theo approached him hesitantly. "Ambassador Grayson," he began, "I've always been curious. With all the technological marvels and the vastness of the universe, why do we humans invest so much in diplomacy across races? Isn't it tiring?" Grayson halted and looked at Theo with an amused smile. "You have much to learn, young man," he said. He continued, "Tell me, how did you arrive here today?" Theo blinked, slightly taken aback by the question. "By hover taxi, sir. Why? Do you have any idea how that hover taxi became a reality? How it effortlessly defies gravity?" Grayson queried, his gaze intense. Theo shook his head. "No, not really." Grayson leaned in, lowering his voice as if about to share a secret. "Years ago, during a diplomatic mission to the Zeltron system, we were working diligently to understand their customs, their language, to endear ourselves to them. Among the many things we noticed was a child's toy. It wasn't anything grand, just a simple object hovering in midair." The intern's eyes widened in realization. "We brought it back to Earth," Grayson continued. "Our engineers reverse-engineered it. And from a mere toy, we developed the anti-gravity technology that powers our hover taxis today. But we didn't stop there. We're using that same principle to develop rail guns and new propulsion systems." Theo nodded slowly, trying to process the weight of what he'd just heard. Grayson pressed on. "Let me give you another example." He reached into his pocket and took out a small, sleek device that looked like a futuristic lighter. "I picked this up during a mission to the Pyrian cluster. Their inhabitants have a penchant for smoking a bizarre plant extract. This," he said, igniting a tiny yet intense laser beam, "was their lighter." Theo gaped. "That's a mini laser!" "Exactly, and our then-existing lasers paled in comparison. We reverse-engineered this too. Today, our battleships are equipped with similar, far more powerful lasers, proof of our adaptability and intellect." The realization dawned upon Theo. So, it's not just about making allies. It's about growth, evolution, and understanding. We're learning, and in the process, we're becoming a dominant force in the galaxy. Grayson smiled, placing a reassuring hand on Theo's shoulder. "Precisely. We extend our hands in friendship, bend over backward to help these races, not just out of goodwill, but because every interaction is an opportunity. We learn, we grow, and soon enough, we'll have both friends in every corner of the galaxy and technology to rival any race." Theo nodded, a newfound respect for the complexity of diplomacy in his eyes. He watched as Ambassador Grayson resumed his walk, realizing that the galaxy was so much more than just stars and spaceships. It was a puzzle, and humans, with their unique blend of diplomacy and adaptability, were fast becoming the master players.